All right, it is time for Video Game 20 Questions, and one of the biggest requests I receive is for me to actually play the game. And I always tell people, Bob Barker does not play The Price is Right.
Yeah, that's true.
But since this is a special occasion and it's episode 400, I will play Video Game 20 Questions. I just ask you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the studio and let you guys decide amongst yourselves what game to give me, and I'll come back in and I'll play. Just keep in mind, I don't pick games that I know you'll never guess.
Yeah.
So try to pick something that you think I could reasonably...
I watched last week and the Karnov thing was incredible.
Yeah. I don't know where that came
so funny.
from. Dude, I rewatched it and I freeze framed on your face. Yeah. It's like that Simpsons joke where they can pinpoint the exact moment that Ralph Wiggum's heart broke. Yep. You can pinpoint, you're going, oh, then you go, oh. You get so excited for a second.
It's incredible. It's so good.
Yeah,
okay,
so just try to keep it something reasonable.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to step outside, and then I'm going to turn my mic off, and then do you guys just want to yell for me to come back in?
I'll come back in.
All right, don't take too much time.
I'm gonna...
Also, if you see another bottle of champagne, maybe bring that.
I already have a good idea for
Hold
one.
on. Wait for him to leave.
Wait for him to leave. I have a really good idea for one. Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
Grabbed by the
Ghoulies would be really good.
It's a rare game. It was an Xbox game. It was originally slated for, I believe, the GameCube.
I don't know if I know enough about it to answer granular questions.
I don't either.
I was thinking like maybe 16-bit era, like a Super Punch-Out, or like a Mega Man X, or...
Yeah,
Super Punch-Out.
I feel
That's
like
a good one.
A tricky one is like a Mega Man sequel because like it could be so many different ones that almost feels unfair.
And I looked up, we did Punch-Out once, but we've never done Super Punch-Out.
Okay.
Do you think you can get Super Punch-Out?
You know what would be a really tough
or like Zombies Ate My
It's
Neighbors.
a really tough one. ActRaiser. Because it's 2 genres in one. It's
Ooh.
a side-scrolling platformer, 16-bit. It's on the Super Nintendo. We have to look up the
year and the developer. That's the thing. I want to do
Can you look
stuff
up the year and developer?
I mean, yeah, I got it.
Pick Arkham Asylum because of the way that the controversy you guys had about whether or not that's based in America. That's a throwback to an old question.
Oh, God.
But it's also one of his favorite games, right?
Yeah, that's a game we've done before.
I think it'd be funny to throw it back at him though.
I want to, I think I want to do Super Punch-Out.
Okay,
you guys okay with that?
I hope they don't edit this part out of the episode and it's just us looking at our phone.
Oh, I hope so too. Let's keep it. Damon, we're ready for you.
Yeah, I'll go get him.
Okay.
I'll go get him.
Do you know what year?
What if I just never come back?
Do I need to look up the year and the developer though?
Whoa, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
We're ready.
We're going to pull up some data just to make sure we don't pull a Damon.
Oh, come on. That's not a real thing. All right.
He'll never guess Karnov.
We should do Karnov again.
Okay.
Okay, I have the Wikipedia page open.
Okay. Who's going to be keeping track of how many questions? Should I just count with my hands again?
No, I'll keep track.
Okay, Justin's got it.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to Video Game 20 Questions.
Thank you.
You all know how this works.
Yep.
Okay, was this game released before January 1st, 2000?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, I've been thinking about this. I think you got to try and narrow it down to like a decade or a console generation, then to a console, then maybe to a developer.
Yeah.
And then,
I like that you've been, this is for 2 years.
yeah.
You're learning from all of our mistakes. I like that.
Was this game released before January 1st, 1990?
No.
Okay. We're talking about a 90s game.
That's
So-
correct.
Only 90s kids will remember this.
So one thing, a line of questioning that's difficult is when you ask, like, is this a Nintendo 64 game? And it's like, there are actually very few games that only ever came to one platform.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like hard to actually narrow it down.
Yeah.
This is This
I
is
love
delightful
this.
being
Yep.
on the other
Yeah.
side of the looking glass.
Yeah,
On this
no,
one.
I'm sure. Okay, how about this? Do you guys know if I like this game?
I don't know. I would guess.
Don't know.
I would say
I would guess yes.
Yes.
I would be surprised if
Yeah.
you didn't. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
I don't think. Yes.
You feel pretty confident.
Hold
that I
on.
like
We
this
got to
game.
get together on something real quick. We have 3 judges right now. We're all throwing out different shades of gray, and we're
getting a
forming
lot of-
one color for him. Usually, Damon hosts a show, and
it's
then we
only
go.
him. Yep.
You ask a question, yes or no.
Okay, Justin is the elected
But
speaker.
we reserve the right to convene for a moment.
Yes, sure.
Before we break.
Rabble.
Okay,
Rabble.
but you feel pretty confident that I like this game.
Yeah.
I think you
So
would, yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
Say it again.
All right. Let's see. Is this a 16-bit game?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I just don't want to. I don't want to take unilateral action without you guys.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. Was this game? Was it a super? Well. Hold on. Did this game appear on the Super Nintendo?
Yes. You're doing a very good job so far.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
doing really good.
We may have taken it a little. Well, I don't want
Too
to.
You
easy.
might guess it.
Is the developer of this game still making games?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Double
why I
check
said
that.
yes.
It is not Super Carnov.
It is at least it was on the Super Nintendo. If not,
that's not
Well,
real.
the group. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Don't do this.
Don't be weird. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that thing where you're weird.
This is why they don't invite me on the show very often.
Okay, so it's a Super Nintendo game made by a developer who's still in business. How to narrow it down from there? It's like, man, do I burn a bunch of questions asking about developers?
Yes.
Yeah, that counts.
That was a question.
Was it made by Nintendo?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay, a Nintendo game on the Super Nintendo. How many is that?
7.
7. Okay.
If you got a less than 10. I'm
You've
very
gotten it in
embarrassed.
less questions than that before.
7's really fast.
Yeah,
You're in great shape.
you're hot for 7. You're doing good.
Okay, so let's see.
Here's where it all falls apart, though.
Yeah.
This is where your brain starts telling you that it's one thing
Yep.
and it's another thing.
Yep.
I wish we
Okay.
would have just not had a game in mind, and we're just shouting out yes or no, and just see.
That still could be true.
Is this game part of the Mario universe?
No.
Which would
No.
include like
No.
it would include Yoshi's Island, Mario World.
No.
No.
No. That's a really good question, though.
Yeah,
it's a really good
You're
question.
good at this, it turns out.
Well, don't jinx me. Is it well?
That was
okay.
8.
So not.
I almost didn't add a question there. I have one job.
So what I think is you didn't. It
Don't.
wasn't like an immediate no.
It's a no.
But if it were like Zelda, you'd say no. But you guys had to be like no.
Zelda appears in Mario RPG. So
But I
does
don't think.
Samus.
Well, wait. Yeah, but this game wouldn't be Mario RPG. And I wouldn't think.
Sure.
This game is definitively not in the Mario universe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a Mario game. The only reason there was hesitation is because we're trying not to shout
Just-
things out.
Yeah.
Let me think.
12 questions left.
Really?
No, at 10
you'll
we
be
say
fine.
that's 10.
Okay, my mistake.
Okay. It is a Nintendo-made game on Super Nintendo that is not in the Mario universe. That leaves us with Zelda, Kirby, Metroid, even like Super Punch-Out. Okay.
For some reason, I'm super nervous. Like I'm not even playing the game.
I don't think it's Zelda because you guys had to say no. And like Zelda's so obviously not in the Mario universe.
I mean, there's a picture of Mario in the castle in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's what I was saying.
But this is a Super Nintendo game.
But that
Zelda
connects
has
the
kissed
universes.
Luigi in my drawings.
Okay, so you're saying it is a Zelda
What?
game then? Okay.
You're getting a lot of free. You're getting a lot of free information here.
Yeah, you get a lot
You
of
all
free
just need
info
to
on
shut
this
up.
one. This should be called 10 questions.
There's only one Zelda game on the Super Nintendo. Mm-hmm. Well,
Is that a question?
No. It's not a question. Okay, is this game in the Zelda universe?
No.
Okay. Is this game in the Metroid universe?
No.
That's 10.
That's 10.
You want to talk about Kirby? We can
That's
talk about
10,
Kirby.
everybody.
Let's talk about that Kirby.
Oh, I love Kirby.
I love Kirby too. He's great.
So cute.
He's cute and he turns into the things he eats. It's adorable.
Yep.
Except for not in
Same.
the very first Kirby game.
Is this game in a Nintendo series that continues on past the Super Nintendo?
Yes.
Yes.
That's 11.
Okay.
Started out real strong.
Does the game involve? Are there animals in this game, or
We need to
humanoid animals?
we need to convene on this
Okay.
one. You gotta just turn off your ears for a moment. That's
No.
question 12.
Wow.
No.
Not animals in this game.
No.
Okay. No.
We'll have a long talk about this later, but no right now.
Yeah. Someone's very mad on Twitter right now.
Whatever. That dude's always mad.
Not Star Fox. Not Donkey Kong Country.
You're
Are
doing
those questions?
No, I'm
doing
saying
it.
that I'm ruling these out.
You're doing a good job of
I'm
slicing it up.
verbalizing my thought process for the viewers and listeners.
That's 12, I think. Why am I holding up? It's 12.
Let's go 12.
You got some extra
and-
fingers?
It's
I'll be your extra fingers.
Let him.
Is there flying in this game?
No.
No.
Wow. Okay. Now hold on. Let me just ask you this: would you consider a Metroid or another alien to be an animal?
Would I consider an alien to be an animal?
Right. When I asked if there are animals in this game, and you said no,
Oh God,
that's because you wouldn't have considered.
I mean, you fight like a.
we're getting deep. To me, an alien can be an animal if they don't have intelligence.
Yeah, like when you
Like
say
if they're
animal, you're
smart.
essentially saying, are there non-humans in it? So I would.
Ridley
I
is
would
a
include-
dragon, right?
Yeah,
And
would include
dragons are
aliens in that.
lizards.
Yeah,
But I would
What is
call him
Metroid,
an
though?
animal. I
Yeah.
would call like the beasts that you shoot in that game an animal.
I would call
What is
some men
Metroid?
animals.
Metroid's an animal.
The Metroid is borderline.
Men is the most dangerous game.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? How do you rule on that?
What's the question?
I say
Is alien an animal?
Would
Are we
you
asking
guys,
that?
do you guys consider Metroid to have aliens or
And that's
have
not-
animals in it?
That's
Yes,
not one of the
yes,
20
Metroid
questions.
has-
I'm just
Yes,
asking.
yes.
Metroid
Yes,
has
yes.
animals in it.
But that should be one of the questions.
By your logic, then this game cannot be Metroid.
Yeah, but you already asked if it's in the Metroid franchise.
Oh,
we
I
said
did.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay. Well, all right.
How many are we up to?
13.
13.
So, all right, let's
7
recap.
questions left.
Recapping.
Nintendo made
Yeah.
Super Nintendo game.
Yep.
Not in the Mario, Metroid, or Zelda universes. Does not have animals. Does not have flying, aliens, or animals.
And it did continue past the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. and
Continue
did-
past the Super Nintendo.
Let me ask you this: this is not one of my? This is just to clarify. Would you consider Kirby to be an animal?
Are you asking a lot of questions?
We had this fight at PAX that one
Yeah.
time.
No,
yeah.
Kirby's not an animal.
Okay. That's just clarifying.
What is Kirby?
He has intelligence.
We'll talk later. Pink.
So wow, we're actually getting near the end of the Nintendo-made Super Nintendo games I can think of.
There's a lot of weird ones. You got to think.
Yep. Gotta think.
It's more than you'd ever know, as they say, as no one's ever said. Just continue. We're doing great so far. Thanks.
Is this game a sequel?
Yes.
Okay.
So much for competing with the team, huh?
We'll put.
No, whatever.
Why are you?
Completely kidding. You're doing great.
Shh.
All right.
It's fine. 6 questions left.
6 questions left.
You want to
I
ask
should
us
have
about
asked-
animals?
I should have
I'll
asked.
answer about animals.
I should have asked a more specific question.
Giraffe, man.
It's a sequel
Yeah.
on the Super Nintendo.
Did you ask me if a giraffe is an animal?
Is it a sports game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I don't know why we're hesitating on things that are obviously. Like, we're hesitating at inappropriate times, and then we're being super sure at times that are also kind of inappropriate.
Is there boxing in the game?
Oh, there sure is.
Is it Super Punch Out?
Yes! Nice
17
work.
questions.
I
Okay,
should have had
hold
it
on.
there.
So let's talk about the 2 things that completely threw me off here. Number 1, you asked if it's the Mario universe. In the original Punch-Out,
Yeah,
Mario
exactly.
is the ref.
That's why I
Number 2, you
hesitated.
asked if
You're
there's
right.
animals. In the original Punch-Out, Great Tiger
Yeah.
has a tiger on his head.
Well, and
That's
also
technically a dead animal.
in the original one, Donkey Kong's in the audience.
Yes, exactly. Like that was why I was.
Okay.
And you straight up
You're
fight
right.
Donkey Kong in Punch-Out for Wii.
Counterpoint. Counterpoint. The goddamn game isn't Punch Out. It's Super Punch Out.
That's true.
No, but no, I agree with that. But is it in the Mario universe?
And also,
If
the Great
original
Tiger has a
Punch-Out-
turban on his head.
If the original Punch Out has Mario in it, and this
And
is a
then the
sequel to
sequel has-
that, this technically is in the Mario universe.
It's not
Great
in the
Tiger
Mario
has a
universe.
dead tiger draped over the ring posts when he
true?
does his his interviews.
And the way you asked your question was, I believe you said, is the Mario universe rather than is this a Mario game?
Yeah, I asked
Is
if
it-
it was the Mario
and
universe.
I don't think-
'Cause I was trying to rule out
Yeah.
like Mario sports game.
Yeah.
I think
I
Mario
don't know if
being
there
the
were any.
referee doesn't make it part of the Mario universe. It's not that these Nintendo characters get together and box each other.
No, but
The
the
way that
Mario
they kart race together.
But that's got to work under the Mario universe because his universe doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Like he's also in tennis and baseball and RPG.
Or like
those-
OG Donkey Kong.
Yeah, but those all have like Peach's Castle in the background and stuff. Like, he's a cameo.
Maybe this is the boxing room of Peach's Castle. You
It's
don't
in the
know.
basement.
Yeah, in the basement. She's a cool boxing ring, and
Never
the
thought about that.
dead tigers are hanging out.
I stand by my decision. I think saying it's
Yep.
in the Mario universe would have led you astray.
Yeah,
that's probably
that was the thing. That felt
Yeah.
that would be super misleading to say yes.
Yeah, the role is 20 questions is not a me versus you scenario. I'm here trying to help you
Yeah.
guys get to the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
You did a very good
We're
job.
learning.
Thank you. That's very
It's a lot of
stressful.
pressure, though,
right?
right?
It's
Yeah.
very lost.
Right?
Very
Yeah.
stressful. I have a newfound respect for
What were
what I
those-
put you guys through every week.
What was the one we almost...
Maybe we are the Walking
Do you think
Dead.
you would have gotten ActRaiser?
I don't know.
I mean, it's hard to say. That was
Actraiser
hard.
and Grab by the Ghoulies you were also going to do.
Yeah, those were my
Yeah.
first two picks.
Is Actraiser published by Nintendo?
We don't
No.
know.
Yeah, see, that's why.
That was why, we had to do a lot of
That would've
thinking.
been- that would've been hard for me.
Actraiser
Actraiser is the weird game where you were like, is this an RPG? And I've been like, yeah. Is it a platforming game? Yes. Like it's both.
But then, if I could have gotten there probably.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah.
A platforming RPG. Yeah.
With God Sim elements, yeah.
That was good. Thanks, guys.
Congrats.
That is episode 400 of GameScoop. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in every week after week, listening to the show, watching the show. Show would be nothing without all of you. So thanks for hanging out with us and for many more scoops to come. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Brian. My name is Damon. This is IGN GameScoop, and we're out.